Good morning. It's Kathleen. I'm about 3 or 4 minutes early, so I'll stay here. Do not change that dial. Do not click me off. AJ is watching us. So Linda, don't even think about it. Karen, stay with me. So unfortunately, and I'll announce this again, unfortunately AJ can't be here. I think she's laying flat on her back, turning to the side, looking at us. So good morning, AJ. We miss you. But she's going to know if you tune in or not. Now, I'm putting on my shoes. You can do what you want. You're in your own house. I like to have that extra support in my feet. And so I've got on these inside shoes. I don't wear them outside at all. We will do a couple of standing things, not too much movement, but a little bit. So welcome to my living room. As many of you know, I live in the city. I live about 2 blocks from the Brandywine Zoo, super close. And while I don't have any chickens in my backyard, shucks, all right? I have feral cats, and we've talked about that before. I haven't caught up with Bernice since we've been shut down, but Bernice and I were exchanging pictures of cats, and I did want to let you know that little gray, the little 6-toed little gray boy in my backyard, he did get neutered. So initially Forgotten Cats had said they were going to close all the neutering. We had an appointment and they called and they said, no, all of our volunteers are like 70 and over. We just think it's in the best interest to close. And then they called me up and they said, we changed our minds. We're going to open. So he got his little snip. And then he spent, 2 days in my house. So now he goes in and out. He's had all his immunizations and his little flea drop. And his best friend is Coco. And she's that pretty little calico that walked into my house almost a year ago. She walked in like May 2nd, and 4 days later, she had 7 little kittens in my downstairs bathroom. So Coco goes in and out. Little Gray, he wants to be petted and he purrs and he's just a love bug. And Coco's like, I'll get close, but don't touch me. So they're both in most of the time in the backyard. And then Kitten still lives here, and she's a feral cat from 7 years ago that comes and goes. So she's mostly stays though these days. Let me just check out who's here. So, hey, Michelle. Hey, Madeline. Not sure who else. Oh, AJ's on. So we better look sharp because AJ's watching us. Now, I collected things. AJ gave me some guidance. I've got some stuff for us to look at. You do what works for you. So if you have dumbbells in your house, go ahead and use those dumbbells. That would be great. But if you don't, you can use a can of peaches, a can of soup. I have some cans of beans. I mean, I know that all the good stuff is out of the pantry by now, right? We cooked all the good stuff and we're left with the things that the people in our family don't really want to eat. I don't know. I still have a can of pintos, which I like a lot, and a can of garbanzo beans. So we'll be using those. And those are 16 ounces a piece. So if we use that adage that my grandmother told me, that's a pint's a pound the whole world round. So more or less 16 ounces is about a pound. So I've got some Trader Joe's garbanzo beans and some Trader Joe's pintos. But I also found these other things. This is really nice. This is some Muir Glen organic. I feel like I'm doing an ad for a grocery store. This is just some whole peeled tomatoes. And then this is some steel cut oatmeal. And they both weigh about 30 ounces. So that's almost 2 pounds. I could actually get a good workout with this. And I know AJ uses, last week it was a bag of dog food. I don't have a bag of dog food. As some of you know, I'm a vegan, but I cook for my dog. So I don't have any bags of dog food. My dog eats human grade chicken and superfoods, kale and sweet potatoes and mushrooms, right? But what I have are books. So I picked up a book. This one's a giant dictionary that I never use. I Google search everything. But anyway, we've got a book. And no weight to it, but I've got this mop. It's from a mop. It's a mop from the dollar store. So don't put any weight on it because it'll just smash. Anyway, it's probably time to start. So we'll begin with some seated energy. So here we are. Hopefully you're already sitting down and you're saying, hey, Kathleen, get the show on the road. Okay. So my feet are about shoulder width apart. My heels are under my knee. Not my toes, but my heels. I'm on the sitting bones. So we're sitting up. This does look like the timeout chair. I know, but it's not. Okay? It's actually the chair by the front door where you pile all your coats and hats. And anyway, here we are, sitting up straight and tall. Engage those abs. You don't need to lean back into your chair. But if the chair back is there, go ahead and utilize it, but be up on the sitting bones. So big breath in, lengthen through that spine. And exhale. Let's have those arms. Big breath in, reach, stretch, exhale down. Once more. Great big breath in, reach, stretch. And again. Third time. Keep those arms up, grasp a forearm, give yourself a little tug. Not a pull, not a yank, just a gentle tug. And in fact, I'm barely tugging at all. I'm just giving myself a little stretch. I like that side stretch, but I also like the stretch through the axilla area. And last one. And let's bring it down. Here we are, easy bicep curls, no weights yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make it an upright row. Turn those knuckles forward, bring those hands together, just lift and down, up and down. 3 and 4. Oh, I forgot. AJ used to take you guys to 10, right? Then she changed it to 12. And you know me, I always went with the beat of the music, so I always go to 8. If I remember to do 12, I will, because, you know, I don't want to, let you slack off, and then next week turns out to be really troublesome. All right, that's probably enough of that. Let's do an overhead press, pull it down. This is a little isometric through some muscles, but not all. So let's push it up. Now pull it down, push it up. Now pull, push it up, pull, push it up, pull. Last one. Now you're going to push it forward, pull it back. You should feel it in those shoulders. Pull it back. Now again, this isn't discomfort. That's not what our goal is. We want to just feel like we're moving. Now if you do feel discomfort, modify it or sit in stillness and focus on intentional breathing until we get to a better exercise for you. But of course, if you have an exercise that you're supposed to do, you can always insert that in here. 4 more like this. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring those arms down. Now without falling out of the chair, just an easy side bend. And inhale up. Exhale, easy side bend to the left. Inhale up, we're going to take it to the right again, easy side bend. Inhale up. And side bend. Now if I did this right, I should be able to stand up and you'll still see me. So think about how you're getting out of that chair. I'd like for you to use the muscles of your legs. I always put a hand to the chair seat, a hand to the chair back, push myself up. I'm feeling those legs working. We're going to stand up. I'm going to bend my knees, pick up my little broomstick or pole, whatever it is. Feet about shoulder width apart. Toes forward. Soften your knees, engage your core. Let's bring it up and down. 2 and down. 3, down. 4, 5, 6. For those of you jumping in late, again, I said, don't change that dial. Stay right here. AJ's watching. AJ's not as, you know what it is? Hopefully, AJ, I'm allowed to say this. It's her back. So yes, the chickens are squawking. They want her to come outside. The dog is crying. Everybody's sad that AJ's back is hurting. But I'm here, and hopefully she'll be better soon. Let's bring it on down. Knuckles to the ceiling, hands on top, hands close together. Just lift and lower. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 2 more. And there we go. Now I know what you want to do. Slide those hands apart. Bring that bar up a little higher, not up to your collarbone, not even up to your pecs or the nipple line. Keep it a little lower, maybe where your ribs become prominent. And just paddle. Paddle that kayak. Let's bend our knees a little bit. Just bend. We're taking it forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's back it up. Now, if you write any comments, if you tap in any little comments, AJ will be able to see them. Actually, everybody on this live stream will be able to see it. So if you want to send messages to each other or to AJ, you can do that. If you want to give me a cheeky little thumbs up, that'd be great. Now we're going to do an overhead press. Now we did this seated, so you're not going to be able to see me, but I'm pushing it all the way up and back down. I promise. I'm still going all the way up and back down. 4, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm just going to go to 10, so do 2 more. And bring it on down. Now this seems really short, but maybe it's not that bad. So we'll bring those feet wider than shoulder width apart, and we're just going to kind of stir the pot. Stir the pot. Now I'm going to tell you, I don't want you to lean into it. Do not, I'll turn to the side. I don't want you going like this. I want you to have your feet nice and wide and just drop straight down and back up. Push through the whole foot and back up. And let's change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Pause here. Now let's turn our toes out. So wider than shoulder width apart. We've turned out. Now I want those knees to go right out over the toes. We're going to take it down and up. Down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Push up through your heels. Walk those feet in. Begin to walk it out. I'm going to move this book just a little bit. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit. You know who this is? Now, you can use this pole or you can use your chair back. I'm going to put this pole in my left hand. I'm just marching it out. Whoa, whoa, she's a lady. It's Tom Jones. March, 2, 3. Now bend your left leg, just tap out with the right. 7 and 8. Take it out, together. Out, together. 3. Now right foot forward, forward, feet together. Forward and together. Forward and together. Forward and together. Forward, together. Forward, together. Now we're still on the right foot back, back, together. Let's take that arm overhead. Together. Together. back, together, back, together, back, together. March it out. We gotta change that pole to the right hand. Pump that left arm. Now that left leg is going out to the side. Here we go. 8, take it out, together, out, together. Bump, 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 tap it out, bring it back. Out, together, out, together. Now left foot forward and together, forward, together, forward. Now if you want to do it kind of like a lunge and bend both knees, that's fine. If you want to do it more like a tap in together, that's fine too. Now left foot back, back, together, back, together, back. Oh, we did an overhead press on this one, didn't we? Together, back, together, back, together, back, march it out. Feet go wide, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just knee, knee, knee. Bend that knee. Push it across, pull it back. Cross, pull it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Do it again. 1, pull it back. 2, pull it back. 3, 4, change hands. Now it's left, pull it back. 2, back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you should really tell me what your pets do while you're exercising. Now I was watching Linda Love did a 7 a.m. class yesterday, and I could see they did it as a Zoom call, and I could see the one woman and her dog. She had 2 big rescue greyhounds, and they were just running around. And Cody, my dog, he's a SPCA rescue. He goes crazy when I do the cardio. We had to kind of put him in the bedroom upstairs. Now I'm just doing a little tap. Now if at any point you need to sit down, you just go ahead and sit down. But if you've got cats, dogs, chickens, let me know what they do when you're exercising. Maybe they just sleep and they could care less. Let's move that pole to the right hand. March it out, pump that left arm, and tap. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 4 more like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. March it out. Walk those feet out. Turn the toes out. Take it down and up. Down and up. Just pushing the knees out over the toes. Let's take the right arm up and down. Right arm up and down. 2 more. Let's switch hands. Left arm. Left arm. 1 more. Now push it up. Walk those feet in just a bit. We're just going to stir that pot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's change direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now our toes are forward, wider than shoulder width. Put a nice little bend here. Pull those abs in. Left hand is on top. Just lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it on down. Right hand on top. Lift and lower. 1, 2. Now if you want to bend with it as you lift, that's fine. 4 more. Bring it on up and bring those hands to the center. Walk your feet in a little bit if you want. My feet are still wider than shoulder width apart. Let's just paddle that kayak. Nice sunny day. It's a little chilly out there, but we'll pretend it's a nice warm day. Just paddling that kayak. Down the river. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Back it up, 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 back it up. Oh, nice job. Let's get out of our kayak. Let's sit on the bank. Let's get comfortable again. I'm gonna put this pole away. Now you want to have your cans close by, your book close by within easy reach. Think about how you're sitting down. Don't just drop your body weight into that chair. If you need to put your hand on the chair back or the seat of the chair, just go right on down, slide back, sitting up on those sitting bones, heels beneath the shoulders, beneath the knees. You can hear Cody boy up there. He thinks we're having fun down here. I'm just taking the light cans to begin with. So these are just the beans. Let's take it up and down. Now I'm just easily holding those cans in my hands. I'm holding them tightly enough that I won't drop them, but I'm not squeezing them. I'm not trying to raise my blood pressure. That's what really happens. You raise your systolic blood pressure when you white knuckle it. So no squeezing of those cans, just up and down. Just think about the muscles that you need to work to execute this exercise. Keep your facial muscles relaxed. Slow down that breath. Just inhale fully. Exhale fully. Inhale fully. Exhale. Now let's bring it on down. Now bring those tin cans together. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep going. 1. Hey, Stacy. Hey, AJ. So they're making some comments. AJ wants to see you next week, so she says you better get ready this week and keep working out. But I should also say that all of the videos that we've recorded up until this point, they are saved indefinitely on that JCC Facebook page. And so you can access them at any point. So I'm not encouraging you to leave me, but you can work out, you can do AJ's workout from last week, the week before that, which was with the chickens. The week before that, she was on a bench at the JCC. It was before we had totally shut down. We had shut down, I think, the senior program. All right, let's turn it over. Now my palms are facing the ceiling. We're just gonna take it up and down. We're gonna bring it all the way up, all the way down. Now, you do what works for you. If you have some arthritis in your shoulder, maybe you wanna do it as a forward press instead of an overhead press. Just do what works for you. Sit up straight and tall, up on those sitting bones. Focus on that breath. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring it all the way down. Now this is something that, well, let's do it this way first. Hands to opposite shoulder. And then we're gonna do a little bit of coordination. Hopefully I'll be successful here. Let's do a couple more of these. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to be bold. I'm going to set these cans down. I'm leaning forward, setting them down. I'm going to pick up the heavier can. Now I've got this can in my right hand. I'm going to do a bicep curl, right hand. I'm going to lift that left knee. So sit up straight and tall. Here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to push this arm forward, kick it out with that left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's going to be a lift and kick with an overhead press. 1, 2, 1, 2, lift, kick. Knee lift, kick. Knee lift, kick. Keep going. I'm feeling it in that left leg. I know you are too. Kick. Knee, kick. Knee, kick. Last set. Knee and kick. Shake it out. Get that blood moving in those legs. Switch that can to your left hand. All right, hopefully I'll remember what we just did. We're gonna lift the right leg, bicep curl on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push that left arm forward, kick with the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, somebody likes this one. 7. Overhead press, knee lift and kick. Kick. I'm sorry, kick it now. Knee lift, kick. Little coordination here. Kick. Knee, kick. Knee lift, kick. Knee lift, kick. Knee lift, kick. Keep going. Don't worry if you mess it up, just keep going. Knee, kick. Last set. Knee and kick. Shake it out. Ho! Let's bring our legs nice and wide. Lean forward. Grab that book, bag of dog food, bag of flour. Boy, this guy is heavy. So here we are. We're sitting up straight and tall. We're going to lift it to the right, take it to the left. So if we want to practice that, we're just going to take it here and down. All righty? So I've got my feet shoulder width apart, sitting up on those sitting bones. Take it up and down. So I've got a small twist going on in the body. I'm reaching it up, I'm bringing it down. Reaching it up, bringing it down. Reaching it up, bringing it down. Woo! I should have gotten a smaller book. Get a paperback next time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to just rest this book on your lap or your bag of dog food or whatever it is. We're just going to do some easy heel raises. Lift both heels. Let's slide that book down. Don't let it rest on the kneecap. You're still on the muscle above the knee. I'm resting my forearms on the book. Heel raises. 2, 3, 4. Now alternating raises. Lift the right heel, left, right, left. 5, 6, 7. Lift both toes. 1, 2, 3. You know I'm just procrastinating. I'm putting off doing this left side. Okay, just keep lifting those toes. This is important. It's not fluff. We need to do this. Here we go. If you're ready, we're going to take it to the left and then down to the right. Up, bring it down. Up. Now I'm leaning forward a little bit as I'm twisting, as I'm bringing it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to do 2 more. Thanks a lot, AJ. Oh, 1 more. All right, I think that's enough with the book unless you want to just lift the book, lift the book. Actually, you could pretend that cleaning or decluttering is a workout. That's what I want to do in the next 2 weeks. I want to do some serious decluttering. Woo! I'm going to set this book down. I'm bending forward. I'm picking up our little cans again. Now, we're going to do a little bit for our palmar fascia, this thick connective tissue on our hands that kind of tightens up. So we're going to really think about rolling through that can and bringing it back. But we're also pressing into the thighs, so that's a fascial release for the muscles on the thighs as well. And these cans are kind of slippery. Maybe they'll stick better to pajama fabric. Whatever you're wearing is perfect. I'm wearing slippery pants. And 2 more. Now, this is important. I'm even going to turn to the side. You don't need to turn to the side, but I've talked about this in the class. Now, we're keeping our forearms on our thighs. I'm bending in just a little bit because the seat height of this chair is low. So I want to get that whole forearm here. And then it's a tiny little movement. I'm bringing that can to the inside of that forearm. Why? Because it strengthens the muscle around that bony bracelet, around that carpal tunnel. And that's important. So it's 1. Now, I'm not opening it up. I don't want you to do that. Think about a steering wheel, a computer keyboard. We're in this extension position all the time. We want to do flexion to strengthen those muscles around that wrist joint. So 1, 2, tiny, 3, 4, 5. We're still engaging our abs. I'm not slumping, I'm just leaning forward. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I want to set these cans down. I want us to roll out our wrists, reverse direction. We're going to end strong, so we still have a couple more exercises to do. Pick up your heavier cans. We're going to take it overhead for 4. Now, if you don't like that, push it forward for 4, or do what you can do. So here we are, sitting up straight and tall. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hammer curls down. 1, 2, 3. Tricep pushback. So you're sitting up straight and tall. No swinging of the arms. Just push those hands behind the hips. 3 and 4. Now it's a bicep curl for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Overhead press for 4. 1. Palms to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4. Now hammer curls down so that tin can lid is to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4. All the way down, then just a tiny, tiny push back. 4, 3. The bottom of the can is pushing toward the wall behind you. Now bicep curls, palms to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Now overhead press for 2. Hammers for 2. Good. Bicep curl, or tricep, tricep pushback for 2. Now the bicep curl for 2. Let's do those 2s again. Overhead press for 2. Hammers for 2. Try pushback for 2. Bicep curls for 2. Now we're going to do singles. Overhead press, hammer down, try pushback, bicep curl. Overhead press, hammer down, try pushback, bicep curl. 3rd time, overhead press, bring it on down, hammers, try pushback, bicep curl. 1 more set, overhead press, bring it down, hammers, try pushback, bicep curl. Let's set those weights down, those cans down. Let's roll out our wrists, reverse direction. Open up your hands, wiggle out those fingers. Again, we're kind of stretching out that thick palmar fascia. You can rub your hands together and release. Let's take a great big breath in. Exhale all the way down. Once more, great big breath in, reach, stretch, grasp a forearm, give an easy tug. And again, it might not even be a tug at all, just an easy side bend. Other side. Bring it on up. Hands come down to your thighs, forward bend. Hands right up there at the very close to the knee, but no pressure on the kneecap. Just still on the muscle. Bend forward, drop your head, inhale, tuck your chin to your chest, rounding like a cat, like a scared cat. Exhale like an old horse or a cow. Inhale, tuck chin to chest, nice little cat stretch. Exhale into that cow. Inhale, little tuck. And exhale. One more, chin to chest, inhale. Exhale into that cow. Bring yourself to a tabletop, so a flat back. Bring it on up. Now I want you to bring your feet together, nice and close. And if you can cross one leg over the other, that's even better. But if that's not comfortable for you, still sitting up straight and tall, bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee, right hand to that chair back. You're looking straight ahead. Big breath in. Exhale, easy turn. Little stretch for our back. Inhale back to center, looking straight ahead. Pause here. Now inhale once more, big breath in. Exhale and turn. Slow down that exhalation breath, nice stretch. Bring it back to center. Little shake it out. Get that blood moving the length of your arms down to your fingertips, all the way through those legs. And again. Now this time, if you want to cross the left leg over, you certainly may. I'm putting that right hand on that left knee. We're keeping the legs nice and close. So right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left hand to the chair back. Looking straight ahead. Big breath in. Exhale and turn. Inhale back to center. Exhale, easy turn. Nice stretch for our backs. Inhale back to center. Just give it a little shake, a little wiggle and a jiggle. And now I'm bringing my heels out a little farther in front, a little bit wider. We've got 3 big breaths in. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Eyes follow the hands up. Exhale, push through your forearms, bring it down. Nice and slow. 2 more times. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale down. I thank you so much for working out with me. Thank you for spending your Wednesday morning with me. We're on that Siegel JCC Facebook page. Remember, you'll be able to access this workout later and any previous classes we've done. We hope that we'll see AJ back here next week. I'm going to give you that virtual high five. You guys did an awesome job, and I'll see you soon.